What's up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome to another FanTracks coming to you from fanboysanonymous.com. I'm Tony Mango. Here with me is Robert DeFelice.
Tony, we're gonna go jungle cruising and we're gonna try not to rock the boat. And things may get a little blunt along the way.
We might not tip the boat over. Or other lyrics for that song.
Rock the boat.
Have you ever been on the Jungle Cruise ride?
Not in many years.
I think I've been on it. I don't really remember for sure. I know that I've been on some kind of thing that's similar to that at the very least in Disney World. So it's probably that. But we're talking like 2005. So I don't remember anything about it. I'm assuming the movie doesn't have super duper too much to go with it anyway, because it's not like that was something that was like a rich IP or whatever. It's just hey, we got like a boat and stuff, Eventually we're going to get a Small World movie and everything's just going to be like some horrible Tim Burton nightmare. But we were watching that.
I could see Tim Burton doing a Small World movie.
It's Danny Elfman doing the score of "It's a Small World After All,"
It's a small world.
And for some reason, Johnny Depp is all the small characters.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
It's Johnny Depp, Helena Bonham Carter, the same couple of people. Well, what we are watching is Jungle Cruise. It's been out for a little while, but it took a while for us to get an opportunity to actually check this out. And we're going to do what we've been doing for a lot of these fan tracks. We're watching it for the first time. So we're going to get our first impressions as they're happening out through here. And the way that we always do these fan tracks is we will tell you a countdown of 3, 2, 1, play. And you can sync up your version of the film with it, whatever it is down the line. Maybe you bought a Blu-ray of it a couple years from now or whatever. Maybe you're checking it out on Disney Plus. Maybe it's some other kind of means. Whatever it is, we can't give you the copy of it. We're just going to tell you how you can sync up yours. So, same old. If you've been here for however many of these that we've done, 40-something, I think at this point, like 45. But we'll talk about some other things down the line. It's about a 2-hour movie, so we got plenty of time to plug things and stuff. What do you say we get this started?
Let's do it.
All right, so make sure that you guys get your stuff all set up. And remember, I will say 3, 2, 1, play, and you hit the play button when I say play, because that's why I said it. So 3, 2, 1, play.
As I've been saying for these, thank you, Plex. We're doing a watch along on Plex. Makes our lives a lot easier.
It's weird seeing this Disney castle without the When You Wish Upon a Star.
I feel like I'm listening to either Ennio Morricone or Metallica.
The Amazon.
Now, are we past the point where The Rock will still, clothesline people?
I hope not. I hope he just does, all his maneuvers. Even, rock bottom, I'm assuming he probably doesn't do anything other than some basic stuff, though.
So close, no matter how far.
So I purposely have not seen anything other than the original trailer for this. Oh, screw that, man. That snake. They nurse him back to life, and he demands that they give him something. Sounds like a conqueror,
right? Yeah.
So she wrote this, right? Yep.
I'm so surprised.
All right, so we know full blown Emily Blunt is the one who knows what's going on. He's
Everything.
just there because this is
He's the
old timey.
man. And this
So
is 1916.
right, and that's why he's stuck up chode. It seems stuck up's not the right word. Silver spoon up his ass, kind of looking worse.
She gonna do some chicanery right now?
Some shenanigans.
Look.
Well, he's the villain. He's German. He's bad.
Guten Tag.
Krankenwagen.
I don't even know if that was a word.
That's what they call ambulances in Germany. Apparently, Krankenwagen. A Krankenwagen.
Schwarzenegger.
That's a hat is ugly as hell. Nice. Chloroform the
Chicane.
bastard.
Chicanery.
She's up to all sorts of hoopla. They're gonna get into some old Donnybrooks during this. A female wrote a paper.
A woman?
It's so ridiculous that people used to. Well, that's people. Some people still do think that. I shouldn't say people used to. Some people are still that dense.
A female.
They're like, oh, you don't know how to read and write. Oh, it's
You're a woman.
1916. It's like, she's just trading one ugly hat for another.
Maybe that's the movie.
Turns out Jungle Cruise is actually just about ugly hats. A falls expedition. They don't do that in summer, spring, or winter. Okay, fart joke.
I'm good with fart jokes actually. That female.
How does she know how to open up a container?
I really hope he just goes, that woman. Really? Oh.
Yeah, she almost just murdered these people. So
Add that onto the weird things we've heard this year, like a woman and yeah.
it's just ooh. or from Diamonds Are Forever. The
Ooh.
woo! If anybody has no idea what we're talking about, these are things from A Review to a Kill, our James Bond series. She almost knocked herself out there. Check that out if you're interested in Bond. Listen to our thoughts on those kind of old movies.
Where's the man? Oh wow, that was really fun. All right, you can catch her, pal. Like,
I'd be like, oh, I can't catch, I can't read, I can't write these papers.
no.
I think I speak for the entire society when I say, fuck! God damn!
Oh shit. Oh, he's good.
Oh,
He
damn.
can. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting him to be like, "I'm weak and frail, and I cannot fight."
Who's the dame? She's like, got a cool
Oh,
necklace, huh?
Posh. What is his name?
Charles.
That's not the dude who played Hawking, is it?
Nah. You talking about Eddie Redmayne?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not him. I don't recognize this guy at all.
You're gonna see a big muscular former wrestler is gonna look after her.
What does it say? Cleveland Steamer?
No, in fact it doesn't. Because it's a Disney film.
You never know. They were up to some weird shit back in the day. You know another skipper that would have been a good choice?
Yeah, Elix Skipper?
Muddy Mud skipper.
Yeah, okay.
Is that David Schwimmer?
No way.
Nah, I don't think so.
Looks like him in the face, but no.
Yeah, that looks like that totally could have been for. That's like his brother or something. Like Earl Schwimmer.
This is the most dramatic cosplay of Gilligan's Island I've ever seen.
Yeah, but you know what? The Rock's pulling off a good ginger there.
Thought he was the millionaire.
Oh my god, duck! You can't duck, you fucking idiots! I don't know how basic height works.
Yeah. Toucan. Very good.
Becomes the best character by doing a pun immediately.
Yes.
All right. Love the character.
To believe. He's so good.
Now I'm really hoping that he at some point feeds the little kid to the boa, including me. So he does this every single time. He has to reset up those traps.
Yeah.
So they're literally doing the ride kind of idea.
I'm not against it. Andre.
Yeah.
Really, pal? He's so good.
On humans.
There's something magical about The Rock working an entire like cruise.
It's believable. Oh, that's a fucking hoodwink. Good. Our boy's a swindler.
This is the one of my favorite roles I've seen him in so far. Just ever. I
Might
haven't
have been
seen a lot of The
actually,
Rock movies.
depending on how they go after this, maybe that would have been a better opening than the thing with Emily Blunt.
I think you needed to establish Emily Blunt first. And then you can stay on this side of the world for the rest of the movie.
He's like, oh my.
Oh, look at her. She's a woman being a rebel.
With those pants, apparently upsetting people back in the day. And fuck being in an area like this. Mosquitoes and all that.
Oh, is he gonna sing?
Hmm. Wonder how much of that's in the script or how much he's just ad libbing.
I think Rocket's just ad libbing.
Is that Paul Giamatti? That's got to be Paul Giamatti. His teeth.
Rock could take those guys.
Yeah, just like Samoa dropped them into the fucking river.
Yeah, you know, back body drop.
Go Royal Rumble mode. Close the line
Yeah.
over the edge.
Okay. Oh.
Give us a kiss. Better pirate that you've seen this year, that or the two from the Bond films. Well, technically the one pirate, but in two different movies.
Well, the one does make a cameo in two, so probably that one.
Give us a kiss. Max, I think was the one's name. Yeah.
With that horrible impersonator of.
You know, I forget a lot of the time that Emily Blunt is British.
Is she actually British? Don't put on act.
Pretty sure she's actually British. I don't know where she's from in the UK, but I'm like 90% sure that she's. Let's see.
Oh yeah, she is. Cause I saw something with them. She is from London. Oh, she's from London.
Oh, just straight up London. Okay, I thought she might have been like maybe Welsh or something, but that's great. I have an idea. Please go away. uh, they're both like, well, you're an attractive person and around the same
Yeah.
age as I am.
Yeah. Terramana, tequila. Go on.
Pants. He's gonna call her pants all this movie.
These two are great.
I'm not here for a vacation. I'm here to fly by the seat of my pants. I hope he keeps doing the puns. Two steaks too. Now I'm curious about the steaks. They cooked that steak pretty damn fast.
Well, they got to that real quick.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say, just whistle at her. Oh, what a waste of steak.
Okay, he just wants the steak. Relax. Relax. Let him get the steak. Why are you getting the umbrella? Let him get the steak.
I don't like this character. They're literally having him piss himself.
I bet you it's a working tiger.
They
I bet you anything he
got him from
gets
Tigers R Us.
there. He's in on the bit. I bet you anything.
They've had a couple a year since The Lion King. This isn't looking as good.
Dude, oh, this is such a working tiger.
I thought he was gonna powerbomb it.
I really did.
And they just have the scorpions. Come on, really? Yeah. What about the scorpion and the tarantula?
That's a working tiger. I can't wait for that. $13.
18. Just like, that's more than the 15. Why would I go for 18? 25. $9.
I told you. What did I tell you?
The old working cats.
I I I love this movie. He's just a worker.
Midway through, when they get to the point where the people don't trust each other anymore and all the obligatory, like, switch over to the third act type of nonsense, it's going to be like, actually, I don't have a boat. We've just been floating the whole time on something else. Going a little too stereotypical here, man.
Yeah. As much as it's like, okay, Emily Blunt is the strong, empowered woman, do we really need to go with the he's the dainty one just
Right.
because
All the stereotypes, all the
Oh, Emily Blunt is not having your shit. Oh, come on.
They're gonna stuff her and send her
Oh
to Paris too.
shit. How Rock, turn t- turn around. R- Rock. Okay. Rock. How are you gonna like let?
Well, she'll get herself out with the lockpick thing. So
You think they're hammering it home a little too hard that she's a strong and powerful woman?
I mean, this is maybe the fourth time that they've done it. I don't think it's too hard, but I think it's kind of unnecessary to kind of hit the same moments a lot, you know? I think that that's
I
indicative of a bad screenwriter being like, they're not going to get it, so I need to hit them over the head with it, you know?
I'll say this: Rock is great at his job.
Yeah. I'm struggling to think who else would have been in this sort of role other than Emily Blunt.
The one that recently retired from Harry Potter.
The one from Harry Potter?
Emma, is it Watson or is it Stone? Which one was in Harry Potter?
Watson, but she's too young for that. She's what, like 15, 20 years younger than Emily Blunt?
Um,
Because you got to go with somebody somewhere around that age, somebody around like 40
ooh,
or like mid 30s.
hmm. Well, how about what nationality is Portman?
She's American. But this isn't like artsy fartsy enough for her with the way that she's been doing most of her career. Maybe they would get like a Rebecca Hall.
I like these two. Good chemistry.
Now I'm gonna look up British actresses in their 40s. Rachel Weisz. Maybe she'd do that. I could see her in that.
I'm gonna take a look at the same list.
I could see like a Rachel Weisz playing that part. But Blunt's probably the best. They probably just straightforward got the best one for it.
Beckinsale. Oh well, she's a little more actiony.
Yeah, not. I haven't seen her in much like family fun kind of things.
Maybe. Nah, Winslet. Yeah.
If it wasn't a British actress, I could see Jennifer Garner maybe being in there.
That'd be good. Why is he eating his peas like that?
Because he's German.
What is?
Hey, German's one of the worst languages, I think, to be honest.
It sounds very like people doing an accent. You know, like it doesn't sound real. What the hell?
uh, so her brother serves absolutely no purpose.
He's here to be the fucking useless dead weight that we can laugh at sometimes. I'll give him credit. This has been like action after action after action.
I don't look at The Rock and think that he would be named Frank. Do you?
No. I don't even look at him and think he'd be named Dwayne.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
She'll be right. Yep. All right. So she's right about everything.
I can feel that, like, not even disdain isn't even the word, just like the sheer I'm over this.
Because it's just
As
like,
you,
that's lazy writing, you know?
all right, but I'll level with you. It's a kids movie.
True. Yeah, there was no part of this that made me think that I was going to be going into an Oscar film. I like the duck.
Would have been better if it was a pigeon.
Then it would just do a double take. Tell us what you're thinking about this movie in the comments below. Are you digging it so far? Are you
I'm kind of digging it. Like it's mindless fun.
this is very like if I would have like seen this in theaters opening night, you know, without A list being what it is, it'd been great if instead of saying Frank, he would have just been like, fuck. You know, back in the day when you could just like you just had to buy the ticket for like $20, that sort of thing. Like,
Would you take your nieces to see this?
nah,
Are they not those kind of people, or you just wouldn't take them?
I'm not gonna rewatch it a second time, most likely. They can watch it if they want. Boat starts talking back.
Who throws a shoe?
I don't know who brings a submarine to the Amazon, Frank. I'm glad you're patching up my holes.
Is he still wearing the clothes he pissed in?
No, he changed.
Seems like there's a scene missing there, but okay.
What are these things? Oh, okay.
Oh,
They just like scare us up for Hunter. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, it is.
so we'll know that she's turned a corner when she starts making the puns.
Or at least when she laughs at one of his.
You ever think about that? Just like they're called movies, pal.
Yeah. The talkies, the picture shows.
The Fiend came out of that box or something. I'm the skipper is a lot less weighty than The Rock says.
Right. Well, she'll be wrong about this then. What do you think? Skippy peanut butter or Jeff peanut butter? Which one's better?
I'm a Jeff guy.
Just like a choosy mom.
Yep.
I honestly can't tell the difference between like any of these peanut butter types. I gotta think of Reese's peanut butter. It tastes the same. Gotta think of like Target one. Same thing.
Peter Pan, same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's counting on the curse, folks.
Bad CGI.
Yeah, it's not that great throughout the entire movie.
That was real bad though. That was like video game quality. Catch fish with it. I definitely want to try piranha.
I would try it once.
That's on my list of some foods that I want to try.
I haven't had gator in a while.
A couple years for me.
You
He even hits his
moron.
fucking head.
Yeah.
Yeah, piranha's on my list to try. I want to try snake,
Ooh.
but I can't find places that have piranha and snake. So
I mean, just go when you're visiting Caroline. New York is everything.
just do a search for where can I buy snake. This is all from watching Survivor Man. Did you ever see that show?
No.
Les Stroud, great dude. Do you ever see Bear Grylls, Man vs. Wild?
Yes.
So Les Stroud, Survivor Man, is basically the exact same show except for he actually does it on his own instead of having a camera crew follow him. Infinitely better.
I could go for like I want to try like brain.
I'm not big on brain.
Just I've eaten a lot of like chicken hearts. Like once when you wrap your head around like yeah, I'm just eating this vital organ of this animal. It's it's very different. I enjoy the rock.
But will you melt his cold, steely heart? Yeah, CGI, man. Even the compositing behind them, like, look at that.
Yeah, they didn't try too hard. It's not her fault. It's his fault.
It's all her brother's fault. This is some vibes of Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it?
Yeah. I wasn't crazy about that series.
I like the first one. That was enough for me to watch the second and the third. Even though the second and the third, I'm like, I'm not thinking this as much. Didn't bother after that. Same
They
thing
had
with
more than they
Saw.
had more than three.
Yeah, they had five.
I like the Saw movies.
I like the
I know
first.
the two oh fuck. Okay.
Funny if they just kill him. Huh, little nod.
Is he an effective heel to you?
He's doing his job.
I will never not call good guys and bad guys baby faces and heels.
Yeah.
Nice. I couldn't tell if that was a dream or not.
Now the cat's just chilling. He's like, well, I'm probably gonna lose it. Uh-oh, McGregor lose. Oh, come on. The thing didn't fucking do anything to you. Hopefully the German kills this dude at some point. Or no, even better, Paul Giamatti does. Because he's just all like, mud on, motherfuckers. Like,
All right, which side character is more annoying, this guy or Sheriff J.W. Pepe?
oh, this guy.
Elephant, Den's Democrats neighborhood.
Goddamn Porterheads. No, goddamn water hogs, that's what he says. I think, goddamn water hogs. You try that in my area, I'll haul your ass.
Live and let die.
Emily Blunt could have been a good Bond girl at one point.
I would have signed off on that.
Yeah, it's gonna get loaded. Oh, fuck. How could you possibly survive something like that with your ship, you know?
Well, blame the woman.
Yeah, she wanted to go that way. He's like, nah. But she was perfect with everything else, so they needed to have something wrong. And they just, more than anything, they wanted them to go off a waterfall. Pretty sure that the physics behind this, they're over the cliff already.
Well, that's just not fun.
Pants. Just, I did not think that they were going to go with the pants the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Total opposite. Everybody's just puking. You think that was a studio note? We should have him puke or something at some point.
He's going to puke.
Be like, that'll make him laugh. Lily. Being a fucking cat, what do you think? This yellow cat door. Huh. All right, before she opens it up, what's your guess? What's in there?
Maybe it's whatever unlocks that monster that she had the nightmare about.
Bunch of dead family members. I'm assuming there's like. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say that there's nothing in there.
It would be a nice swerve.
Like there's like an empty bed and it shows like that he has like nothing other than his boat kind of deal, but apparently not. Else, oh, I was just to say elsewhere. Exactly. How woke of 1916.
Well, that's about as woke as you get in 1916. Oh, are we going here? I mean,
Might have to. Follow.
yeah.
No, can't other with it. This is working out. Who's better, this character or Blue Pants from NXT?
Oh, Lisa Bates isn't the best of anything.
Not since I lost my family. Well, here's the surprise. Bites off his eye. Right in the neck. Like, we saw how you appropriated our culture. Made it a part of your fucking tour. We don't take kindly to people like you around here. So far out of all these things, what's the thing that would freak you out the most? Is it this, or is it the like the animals, or what? The crazy driven in the submarine. Hmm. Not at all what he said.
Well, it wouldn't be fun otherwise, Rock.
Probably not speaking anywhere close to the same language.
Were you there? Do you know?
Total bullshit.
Well, at least she's already calling her out.
Like, nah, we're cool. She's like, nope. I got plenty of other ugly hats. He's like, "Where's Rome?" We're reaching that part of the movie where it's like, I don't know if you're agreeing or disagreeing. I'm feeling like there shouldn't be too much left of the movie,
But there's like
but there's like an
a
hour.
lot.
I'm like, I could realistically see this being a half hour and that's it. I don't know why they have a whole another half an hour on top of that.
Well, I would say that it's one of the, it's one of those things where a movie like this probably overstated its welcome. How do you get to the point of a Bond of James?
He's like, cool, fine. See ya. What kind of weird blood is that made out of or anything? Alas, poor Yorick. Hmm. Didn't see that coming.
Gotta keep you on your toes. Okay, so the first hour was establishing everything, and now like this is gonna be just a straight up hour of like conflict and action,
I'm
or
kind
at
of
least
assuming,
30 minutes.
but it's kind of weird because like we're bringing our third villain into the mix.
Oh,
Like between the gangster and the German dude, and then now this guy. Do you really need three villains in this?
by land, by sea, and by the book.
Snake. I don't think snakes squeak.
What in the name of Scooby Doo?
The CGI again. He's part Scorpion King. He can take him, right?
Haku Mashente. That's all I remember from that movie.
Who couldn't have thought of?
Oh, that's a nightmare.
The dude's got a bowl cut.
Unnecessary tension.
Hmm. Not really digging that little gag.
Which one?
The whole swing on the rope for absolutely no reason, just to be like, oh, everything failed again. Like,
We're too close. We're touching. It's almost like
you're gonna punch the bee dude? You're gonna get stung all over the place. Well, now you're fucked, because now this is all pointless. If you'd have just given it to Frank.
no. She had to be strong enough.
Actually, if he would have just given it to the duck, because the duck so far is the smartest one, it was just kind of like, all right, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, okay.
He seems perfectly fine for being stabbed.
Well, he's gonna do some Scorpion King shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh.
Oh,
She's like, wait, I hadn't decided whether or not I had sexual feelings for this.
come on, McGregor. Bad CGI again. This is
Yes,
looking more and more like old school Jumanji every once in a while, doesn't it?
yeah. Which is funny because Rock is also in modern Jumanji.
That second one, the one with the video game, like the the reboot essentially. I like that better than the Robin Williams one. I have to admit it.
Well, The Rock is very good. What language is it?
Uh, I don't know.
I think it's Spanish. Or at least it's broken Spanish. Her name is Rio, and she. I don't know what's in my head.
Still has that shit going on? The hell?
Oh, what?
This is full blown pirates.
Okay.
Man, they really
No, that was quite the scene.
He's like, fine, I can just like hang out here and not be in the rest of the film because
No, that's what you want to happen to.
a reminder that the German's still there. Is he gonna shoot the bees?
I don't know why seeing that scene made me think of this. But let us know if you want to see us do a fan tracks of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
I don't know what's reminded you of that too either. Yeah,
I,
Sonic's great though.
it was a great film.
Idris Elba is gonna be Knuckles. How crazy!
Insane. I was actually counting on The Rock to be Knuckles.
Yeah, I think The Rock would make a little bit more sense. Or you know what? I don't know why the hell this popped in my mind. Mel Gibson as Knuckles. How fucking great would that be?
Mel Gibson is Knuckles, really? Don't be ridiculous.
I gotta. 100% I gotta knock this movie for being a Pirates ripoff. Because it's just Disney took another ride and just did the same thing. I'm a undead colorful character. Like,
Well, when the first Pirates come out, 17 years ago?
not like that. It was out when Ang Lee's Hulk was out. I know that.
Well, now I gotta check. Maybe 18, 19?
I want to say 2002.
That's 19 years, dude. They're totally well within their right to redo it.
So Ang Lee's Hulk was in 2003. So
18.
still, gonna need to do the same kind of thing.
So this guy's 400 years old and he spends his days hustling people?
Yeah, and he's an undead, but he worries about whether or not he owes money to this mobster.
Alright, this movie just lost some points for me.
So he killed the fucker. This is the music choice is weird and everything. And this isn't it?
It's like such an epic for a Disney film. I have to Google what this is.
Well, what is?
Because I find it weird. I feel like they're using a Metallica instrumental. Yeah, it's Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. That's what it is.
It actually is.
Yep. They have it in two parts.
That's such a weird choice.
I'll bet you anything that they use this in the background of some WrestleMania match next year. So close. No.
It's such a. This is the pitch part of the movie. This is what they were sitting around the conference table.
The more he talks, the more points this movie loses. You know?
Literally, that was like somebody's like, "Hey, we got this Jungle Cruise ride. Can we have like a movie to go with that?" Somebody's like, "Well, pirates worked. Let's do like there's pirates." And they're like, "Okay." So a guy, he like this magical amulet thing. There's the undead. They're like, "Yeah, pirates." And they're like, "No, no, no. This one's like on a boat." They're like, "Yeah, like pirates." And they go,
Pirates.
"No, but like, there's a submarine in it, and Germans, and it's kind of Indiana Jones meets Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe."
Fair enough.
This guy builds a boat, does this thing, kind of does that. Definitely conference room writing
What
right then.
what if they fall in love, these two? And then he just stops being evil and chasing after the girl? Huh?
Stops being evil and chasing after the girl. What do you mean?
Like, he's chasing after her because she has what he wants. What if he just sticks with McGregor?
Oh, you're talking about this dude? I thought you were talking about The Rock.
No.
That's why I was just like, wait a minute, what?
the evil German guy.
Huh. Nah, this dude's not turning baby face.
Oh, come on.
Paul Giamatti's character might.
I don't think he's really a heel.
We could just Jungle Cruise, huh?
If the boat is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. So I was all for them hooking up, but like the fact that he's 400 years old makes me wonder if it's like, are you sure?
I'm sure he's picked up some techniques along the way.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, for God's sake.
Well, this one has because I've met you.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, are you falling in love here? What?
Hmm. So, does this character die, or does he get sucked up by the plants and stuff?
Hmm.
Because I'm leaning more towards the latter.
I'm thinking if I had to only choose between those two, I'd say he gets sucked up. Isn't it weird that like he's just the thing that he does where he's like, I need money, is just him having a laugh.
Right, yeah. Because it's like, well, you're immortal. You don't have to do shit. Did we bother establishing a deep fear of swimming for her?
We established that she couldn't.
He's gonna see you anyway.
Although I will give him credit for the "Is that what women in England are doing now?"
Yeah.
comment.
Breathe. You're gonna have to breathe because you're gonna go underwater. It's good that it's not that far from the surface, right?
Well, Rock would never put her in danger.
Now he locks her in there.
Nope, but she locks herself in there.
Really? That obligatory thing?
It works. And she got to still do the strong, empowered woman thing by pushing him off at first.
Yeah. Whenever I see a scene like this, I'm not doing it now. Obviously, we're doing it at the FanTracks, but like, I usually try to hold my breath to see if I can for as long as they are, and it's always ridiculous. It's always like, well past the point where I'm just like,
This man's seen like the evolution of food and stuff. I know we're supposed to believe that she might not make it, but it's a Disney movie. I'm not.
right. Yeah, the stakes aren't super duper high. I'm not imagining Emily Blunt's character just drowns horrifically. All the piranha though are getting back for him killing the other ones.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you're losing consciousness, but you'll be a.
You'll be able to spit up the water in a second, and then just go.
And then you'll actually kiss.
Really got to imagine the mosquitoes here got to be just horrendous.
Awful. Finally, The Rock has come back.
I've found it. There you go. Give her fucking credit, dude. But I'd rather die.
the weirdest love story.
That's pretty pretty ridiculous though to be like, but I'd rather die, you know, like
She's falling in love. Man, she fell hard quick.
right. She's like, you can't die. My brother loves you. Any story about some kind of an immortal? Oh, that was a very suggestive shot. Uh, any story about an immortal, I always end up thinking at some point, whenever they stop being immortal and they get to the point where they're about to die, curious if they would be like, ah, fuck, you know, like
Yeah, well, I'd imagine you'd have to be. Bro, you're immortal. Fucking kill him.
kept that the whole time.
Well, yeah, he was waiting for that whole line. He's immortal.
Right.
Kill them.
Fraulein.
Now the name of the chick from Austin Powers.
Yeah, it's
Frau.
Frau Farbissina. Send in the guards. Sped up shot. You ever seen National Treasure?
Yes.
For some reason I'm getting vibes about Ed Harris and the all the water and everything like that. Obviously this guy's not anything like Ed Harris, but just that like
Is it the visual?
yeah, the visual about the whole thing. Don't want to spoil anything for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I feel it though. It's like you knew my name.
Then that boulder's gonna fall down. Just Indiana Jones action.
I'd imagine so.
conveniently hasn't eroded in time. What are we doing here?
What? I'm confused.
What if they were wrong? You know, or they break it in the wrong spot? The whole thing just shatters.
That would suck.
Movie ends.
So what do you think? Does he stay with her? Or does he just go?
Oh, he completely stays with her because they want to have the sequel option. I'm assuming the end of the movie, if they go with the full cliche, the movie will end and it'll be he's in London, he's driving in a car, and he's all like, oh wow, this is like so much different from a boat. And then they're like, what's our next adventure? That kind of deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
That did not look like Emily Blunt right there in that shot for some reason. He still has to fall backward like that.
I like that The Rock has to oversell. He's like, I like this one.
Yeah.
There goes your Royal Rumble fantasy.
Yeah. Pluck the petals.
Come on, body slam somebody.
Be useful, McGregor. Oh, he's not immortal. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he went full blonde, full Bond.
Sit. I hate when characters do stuff like that.
Would say things like, "Here we go again."
Yep.
What?
It's just so old timey and so like your
Come
other
on, Emma.
left, like that kind of thing. Just jump.
Tony's had it with this movie. Oh my god. And she's gonna throw herself back and swim.
There, lose the pedal. It's like gonna be able to track the pedal.
Well, isn't it like I'll allow it. I won't allow that. That was bad acting.
We haven't seen Paul Giamatti in a while. He wouldn't be tracking them necessarily, but
What are you just looking for like a random cameo? Or just,
I mean they incorporated his character for a reason. He's got to come back at some point.
yeah, but he'll come back at the end when they're back on land.
And just be like, motherfucker.
Oh,
We get the suck up. I don't know. We keep referring to it as being sucked up. It's just like incorporated into the plans, whatever it might be. What did he say? Tell Lily she would have been what for me?
world enough.
Ah, there's only one way to end this. You're immortal, dude.
No, it's time. He's gonna get sucked up into the tree. We keep saying that.
The bee guy. Never used a machete for anything yet.
There's always time.
I don't see myself being in any situation where I'm going to need a machete. So,
Is he gonna pull a reverse Tiffany case?
oof.
Oh my God, he reversed Tiffany Case. I'll allow it.
That's a weird shot. Man, this CGI, for a movie that they have a lot of money for being able to do this, they cheaped out. Still can't picture him as Frank. Just a reminder for anybody who's listening at this point, you're well past the point that you should be subscribed to the channel already, if you haven't done that already.
So, if you like us talking about Dwayne Johnson,
Yeah,
we have smartcommoment.com where we talk about pro wrestling. And if you don't know, The Rock was a pro wrestler. And I say that because there are people who have no clue that The Rock was a pro wrestler.
it's so strange, but it's true. Well, he did. The end.
The end.
Like McGregor and the rest of them get sucked up too. It's just the cat that lives.
Dude, that'd be so sad.
And the cat just eats the flower because it doesn't have any idea what else.
Please no. Lily, I want to save the world. Also, Lily, fuck that. I found love.
And now you wasted it. Didn't even work. You know, imagine if that would be the case.
How do you feel about that? This kind of goes against. Now, granted, this has been Disney's premise for the animated films, but they've been very, like, anti love in their recent features.
I don't know, but necessarily anti-love, but more so you don't need the stereotypical love scenario at the very least.
I say there's nothing wrong with a good love story.
Yeah.
This one had some plot holes, but I'll allow it. Hey, by the way, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
The stereotypical music's flaring up.
And she's gonna run to him.
And he's gonna, hopefully they make him do some kind of a tree pun. Or a rock pun. Like what, something related to like some kind of a pun joke. They're not even gonna have the kiss, they're just gonna have the hug because the kiss
Hold
is too
on.
much.
Hold on.
It's another story. He should have just gone down, Dwayne.
Okay.
Cat's like, yeah.
Think
That's
Batman.
convenient.
Has Batman gone down? Have we solved that riddle yet?
They on the trip back, they just get some kind of like some snake bites them. Yeah,
Yeah, because he's mortal now.
right. And we solved all medicine problems.
How about let's find out? At least he doesn't have to read the cue cards.
Yeah. uh, that was the best joke of the movie for them to just make fun of themselves like that.
Oh my god.
We're farts, but we're not crusty.
A lady. Ah, boo.
These fucking outfits. Mm.
Told you. Told you. I liked it. It was a little too long, but I liked it.
Yeah, that could have been trimmed for sure. That didn't need to be 2 hours long. It's very baseline. It's unoffensive. I don't know if I would really recommend it to anybody.
I liked it. I feel like in a world that's always trying to swerve and you knew exactly what you were getting. And that's not a bad thing.
You know what this reminds me of? This should have been a mid-90s movie.
Yeah, but that's exactly what he produced it as well.
Hmm.
Huh. Oh look, so did his ex-wife.
Yeah,
It's a $7 thing, is that what it is? Cool. Um, but that's exactly what I liked about it. It was like it had that 90s flavor of like you know what you're getting, and that's okay.
not something I could see myself watching again.
I probably wouldn't. A lady. Oh,
That's the best joke of the whole movie. And it comes at the 98% finished mark. James Newton Howard. Okay, that I knew that the music sounded like it was somebody that I would know.
Oh, I could have told you that. I looked at the soundtrack because I was like, "That's Metallica." It sure was.
Odd choice to put that in there, though.
Pop for McGregor doing a reverse Tiffany case. Watch a review to a kill to understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Times of Forever in particular.
Like went from being completely useless to being, a beneficial part of the team. That's how it's done. Take that, Bond in 1968. That was the year of diamonds, right?
Something close to that at the very least. Maybe like 1970, actually. Nah, probably 60 something.
I was rooting for them to fall in love, though. Sad that he couldn't just turn babyface and be with her brother. I don't know why I was assuming he was gay, but I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit of a leap that you're like, German's gonna be a good guy. Like, yeah.
He was a little, he didn't seem to show any interest in any ladies.
Yeah, but he killed a bunch of people at the beginning of it, so he had to be just flat out bad guy for a kids
People
movie,
can do bad things and, turn the corner. I will genuinely say I enjoy watching these films with you.
Oh, it makes it so much better when they're doing like a FanTracks thing, and hopefully people listening and they're having fun with that too. I know that at least one other person recently, I can't remember what movie it was, but somebody had said like, "Yeah, I'll check it out with the FanTracks instead," kind of deal. Might have been for Batista's movie, Army of the Dead.
Oh, dude, oh, that movie. By the end of it, all you're gonna care about is lobster rolls. Oh, it's filmed in Georgia.
Still don't get why Georgia has the ability to just be like, "Yeah, gotta fucking put that on there," you know?
Isn't that weird?
Put that peach
Only
on that
Georgia does
thing.
that.
I've seen it on a couple other things, but not much.
Not to that extent, though.
No, Georgia's just you film anything there, and they're like, "You gotta put that there."
I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. I wouldn't necessarily watch it again, but I think it's a fun kids movie.
It's definitely something to recommend more to like a kid or somebody who's got that kind of mindset.
And there's some great puns.
The puns, probably one of my favorite parts of the movie because puns are just great.
I enjoyed calling that the tiger was a working tiger. Oh my god, are you showing signs of being tired?
I yawned, yeah.
That's history, folks. But by far my favorite part of the whole movie happened at the
So
final.
I'm flipping out about a woman at the end, just to show how terrible they are.
It's just so a woman. Like, I don't know why I'm like waiting for post credits.
Right. As if
Like,
they're, I mean, the way that everything is these days, there probably is one. I don't know. But I guess in the
it's a
meantime,
Disney
while we're
film. It
doing that.
doesn't need to be.
Yeah, but they got to want to set up some kind of a sequel or something. Or just like a button on there with like the cat does something, or maybe it turns out that the little kid actually is 47 years old.
Oh, you know what though? Considering that he was older, I'd pop.
There's still nothing else matters.
I never thought Metallica would get a song credit in a Disney film.
So they did Pirates. They did Jungle Cruise. What's the next one you think they turn into a movie like that?
I would genuinely like to see Small World. Like what you pitched, I can see being interesting.
What, a Tim Burton thing?
Yeah, like a Tim Burton Small World.
I don't even know what Small World really even is. I've seen it before, but isn't it just like people around the world like showing different cultures?
Yeah, but you can work that.
Because there's the Thunder Mountain thing. There's Splash Mountain that's getting changed. Or
You can
it's
always do
already
Space
changed.
Mountain and make it about Ric Flair.
They probably, Space Mountain probably, like, they should have done something for that by now, right?
They still could. Especially now that like space travel is becoming a thing. Like space tourism. Would you go up into space?
Fuck no. Not a chance. I feel
I'll
like
give it.
you'd give it
I'll give it
a
a few
you give it some
years.
thoughts, but yeah, you wouldn't do it.
I'll give it a few years when it stabilizes.
I don't even like traveling on a boat. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you've openly stated to me recently that like traveling, you're
not a
not
fan.
interested. So
I've quite literally never been fond of any kind of transportation. I came across that like mindset however many years ago where I'm like, yeah, really, like any transportation. I'm not into cars. I was never like, oh, I can't wait until I get my license, whatever. I was like, well, I'll get it when I can because it's functionally
it's
useful.
practical, yeah.
But like, I was never just like, I gotta get a car. I want to drive so bad. It's gonna be so fun. I'm like, nah, I don't fucking like driving. I'd rather somebody else drive me around. I didn't learn how to roller skate at all. I never knew how to ice skate. Never liked boats. Took me a while to learn how to ride a bike. I was probably like 9 or something when I learned how to ride a bike. No interest in motorcycles.
That's really
Couldn't
interesting.
care less about fucking airplanes. Like literally transportation. Just like uh,
Mango is like, no, I don't need your transportation.
I should be
I,
man stop. This is the point where people have listened to 2 hours and 8 minutes of this, and they went, "Nope, fuck it," and they just clicked off.
Listen, if you didn't click off when the credits started, I commend you. If you're still here past man stop, I commend you even more. I should get this out of the way. You can follow me on Twitter and all social media platforms at Dude Felice. That'll be in the description below. You can check out what I'm doing over at Fightful.com if you do enjoy the pro wrestling side of things. And I'll hopefully have more coming soon in terms of just content creation and general media. I almost
Obviously,
pitched it to Callum.
obviously, keep checking out everything here on fanboysanonymous.com, the YouTube channel, the podcast feeds, whatever you're listening to. Just like and share and favorite, follow, subscribe. Head up to Patreon if you want us to do anything like this in the future, because you could request things and it just helps keeps the lights on and everything.
You
And
said
thank
man
you,
stop.
man. Stop. Yeah. If you want me to not say things like man, stop, donate to the Patreon. And we will see you next time, everybody. Unless this is, Davis Entertainment. I don't think we're getting some kind of an extra thing. So, adios for now, everybody. It's time for us to geek out.